Alan Hiscox is joining us from the British Horse Society, as it says there on your thing. You've been on the Isle of Man, and we're catching up with you literally ahead of your event tonight to give more public understanding between horses, drivers, people. Would that be what it's about?
Absolutely. I mean, horses are vulnerable road users, and over the past few years it's become apparent to the British Horse Society and also to road safety professionals in general that horses need a little bit of extra attention as vulnerable road users. So we're highlighting with our Dead Slow campaign how riders should take their responsibilities on the road, and also how drivers should approach horses safely and pass them safely, because the statistics really are quite shocking.
And you really have to be on a horse to understand this. I mean, I've done some horse riding in the past. That plastic bag in the hedgerow can suddenly spook a horse, can't it? And it goes sideways.
Well, that's one of the things that we're actually explaining to drivers, is how horses can react, how their eyesight works, how there's three brains working. You've got the driver's brain, you've got the rider's brain, but don't forget the horse's brain, and how fast they can actually react to something on the near side.
And yet motorists are always in a hurry. They want to get past. They see especially, I mean, come on, two horses together can be frustrating, just like two cyclists together, right? I mean, there's a bit give and take on this.
Oh, no, absolutely, and that's why we're talking to riders as well as drivers, because riders need to be aware of what's happening all around them as well. And the messages that we're actually giving are not only just to riders, but the drivers. We're saying, if you see a horse on the road, slow down to a maximum of 15 miles an hour. Don't sound your horn, don't rev your engine, be patient. When it's safe to do so, pass wide and slow, at least a car's width if possible.
That much?
A car's width, yes, absolutely, if possible.
Yes.
And then drive slowly away. And if everybody adheres to those messages, then the actual statistics will drop.
You know, most will say, well, we pay for the roads, you just get it for free.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've heard that that comment many times, but as vulnerable road users, we're working with cyclists as well. A lot of the messages are exactly the same for cyclists and horses. How
safe can you make horse riding, though, regardless of traffic? I mean, there's always going to be things that can spook a horse.
Yeah, no, even the best trained police horse. I say police horse because I was in the mounted police. Even the best trained police horse can react to something. It might just be a flick of an ear or movement of muscle. But riders can help themselves. There is some desensitisation that they can do. But it's being aware, noticing what's further up the road, noticing what's behind you, noticing if that dog is going to come out from the garden, and have that awareness. But also understanding your horse and knowing the actual way the horse is going to react as well.
Do we have any more problem over here than anywhere else?
Well, only 1 in 10 people report incidents to the BHS. So there have been 2 reported incidents over the past 7 years in the Isle of Man. So you can times that by 10, but that's what we really need. We need riders and drivers to let us know when there's an incident with a horse, because it's actually statistics that we can go to the Manx government, go to the UK government, and actually say, there is a real issue, and we're working to review of the highway code to actually ensure that there's certain messages put in section 215 of the highway code, which is the same in the Manx highway code as in the UK highway code, and that will make a difference.
Ideally, would you like to keep everything separate? Would you like just places that horses, their own sort of highways, and keep them completely separate from the traffic?
Well, that would be the ideal, that would be utopia, wouldn't it? If horses could go out and ride on multi-user routes, where we can share it with cyclists, pedestrians and horses, and everybody is responsibly using that space. But ultimately horses have to get to that safe space, so they've got to go on the road. They're not there because we want to be there. So those 2 people that you see riding on the road holding that, they don't want to be there, neither do the horses want to be there. We're just getting from a stable to a bridleway or a multi-user route, or from one multi-user route to another multi-user route.
I know the police recently did a thing with bikes and things, and I think there's some hope that sort of thing will be rolled out here as well. But education is everything, I suppose, isn't it?
Absolutely, education, because if we can educate drivers, we can influence their behaviour and their attitudes. But it has been done in the UK. Mounted police units have gone out on the roads, and when a car has passed too fast or too close, they've gone out in plain clothes. There's been a traffic car up ahead, and we've been involved with that. We've got a virtual reality headset, so they're inviting drivers in to see this virtual reality headset, to see what it's like to be on a horse. And yeah, exactly the same as the close pass with cyclists. We're doing close pass operations in the UK with the police forces over there as well. And
can people find out more from your website?
Yeah, go onto our website, which is www.bhs.org.uk, and if you're going to report an incident, it's on our horse accidents website. It can be found on the BHS website as well, and that's what we really need, is more people to let us know what the reality is on the roads.